Hi everyone, I think we are live. Thank you all for joining. Sorry, I think we're a little bit late because there was actually a change with the time. Since we give it UTC time, it's like it used to be 4 p.m. here, now it's 3 p.m. We're a bit late and just had a little bit more time to set up. So sorry for that if you were waiting. And yeah, let's get started. So today what we'll do is well, let me show you guys a little bit in the game how things are looking like. So basically, as before, there's like the weapons. Oh, something we've added. I mean, we're still like kind of changing a few things, testing, etc. But for like the items, we've added like some items that you can loot in game. So like let's say like for this time I looted this AK pop, and this one is pretty rare. We need to change a few things for the icons. This is still like a test version, but this is kind of for the earning in game of some items that can become NFTs. So I got all of these. I mean I just made it so we get a lot of rewards for earning, but it will be all reset, and actually we have everything to make them turn them into NFTs kind of automatically, and so that should be pretty cool. Um, and yeah, let me show you guys the gameplay. So the last tournaments went really well. I mean, like congrats to I think it was Dasville, Philia, and SVF who are like at the top of the ranking. So congratulations to all of you who succeeded for that. And yeah, it was really nice. Actually, one thing that we're considering for the next maybe few times is to change a little bit the rules of the tournaments to make it a bit shorter, and maybe having it in different phases. So maybe not just maybe having like a tournament for like the first 2 hours, and then you can play, or like you can play for one day, and then you have 2 hours for the tournament, where it counts for the rewards. Because a lot of people couldn't really, join the whole time or couldn't join much, and so I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll keep both, like having part of the rewards for people who just play, for the whole duration, like where we keep the score for the whole duration, and one for the people who just play for that time. So I think that could be done, and it should be pretty fun. Um, hey Wolfman, nice to see you here. Um, and yeah, I think for today, what we'll do is like update a little bit the mechanics of the weapons, of the Sentry Turrets, because that's something we want to have really soon in the game, like the NFTs, and having them like as part of the gameplay. It is already kind of working. I mean, I can show you guys again, maybe. Just 1 second, the time of the games, because I made them like short, really short on purpose to test all the things. But maybe it's better if I adjust it back just for testing a bit more. So just make the duration, and I'll make it like 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, from Wolfman, yeah, I think that's a good idea because not everyone can stay logged in the entire time, and the person that can always win. Yeah. Like, I mean, that's kind of an issue. I mean, it's cool to also reward people who are like super involved in it, like that are ready to like spend a lot of time. But it's good if we can do a mix. I think it's probably like what we wanted to have in the final game is to have a mix of both. Kind of a way where if you're ready to grind a lot, you kind of get some rewards, but also if having some tournaments that are like just 1 or 2 hours once in a while, just so we kind of reward the best players and make it more of an event and not something that lasts too long. And so yeah, so one thing we want to do today is we want to adjust a little bit the turrets mechanics based on some feedback we had in the game, where basically right now you can spawn once and that's it for the rest of the game. We want to adjust this a little bit, so you'll be able to maybe add a few more. We'll see if it's based on the cooldown on or the NFTs that you actually own. Like if you own a few turrets, maybe you'll be able to spawn them, but maybe with a cooldown between them. And we want to make the spawns of each team like different. So basically, like right now, only my team can spawn the turrets here. But what we want is that, to make it kind of more interesting, where people would want to go to the other side of the map to try to spawn turrets on the enemy side, we will make it possible to spawn them everywhere. And also, like one difference from before is that we will make them, once they get destroyed, they don't spawn again. So they're like completely destroyed. So it really makes sense to try to go fast at the beginning of the game, try to install them, and we'll probably make it like a cooldown between the times where you can install one, and yeah, so I think it should make it quite interesting. So basically what you like, kind of what I imagine the meta will be is to try to go to the other side of the map, try to like destroy a turret, then try to install it, and then you will have a turret on the side of the enemies, but once they destroy it, they will probably build one again. So that should work like this. I think maybe it will make the gameplay of the turrets a bit more dynamic and more interesting to actually set your own turrets. And yeah, I think that should be cool. So let's get started. Also, one thing we want to do is like, yeah, this basically right now the turrets can be spawned right at the beginning of the game. We want to change that a little bit and to have it so you need to, like right now there is like basically like the counters for each team, where you like right now we are like at maybe 1/4 of this bar of basically the capture of the points, and so we want to make different phases of the game just to have it evolve a little bit, because if it's always the same thing, always in the same state, it's not as interesting, I think. So what we want to do is to adjust it a little bit. So basically you can spawn the turrets only when, after like let's say 30% or like 1/3 of that of basically of the capture is done. So you kind of unlock things as you play, and maybe we'll kind of unlock different actions like the secondary action of the weapons, like the grenades. This also will change a little bit. We probably will move it to the middle click of the weapon, just to make it a little bit more, just because we want the targeting to be the right click, and so there will be a few small changes we'll do like that. But yeah, let's get started. And so okay, so first off, I will just one thing. And turrets. And yeah, Sentry Turrets spawn. Okay. And we'll make them not respawn also, like yeah. So we won't assign it to the closest team, and yeah, that should be already kind of good. And also we'll make them, yeah, we'll adjust a bit the turret themselves. this will keep, and we won't respawn them if they're dead. So that's something we'll change a bit. And so let me just check. So, and we'll make them disappear. Okay, like so from Wolfman, would be cool if your team is able to spawn 3 turrets in specific locations. In certain amount of time, your team gets bonus with one of the larger turrets. Oh, okay, yeah, that's something actually we had some idea about that. Is to have like in the gameplay, like first off the the turrets that spawn originally, like the ones that are like kind of the normal ones that we have that you can spawn in some places. But we wanted to have like kind of super turrets that would spawn at a later stage of the game, just to make the end more intense and more, yeah, more crazy. So it's like so it's like a race to get the turrets set up. Yeah. I say that would be cool to have like kind of a like tree. I think that. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, maybe we could have something where you'd have to have 2 players, like 3 players, to go to that place and basically decide to spawn something bigger. I think that would be really, yeah. That's a cool idea for mechanics. That could work actually. That we could see for something like that, because maybe it would get like a race, and then there would be like something where like a team could form together to really try to make a big difference in the game. So yeah, that definitely. Oh, when I die, I have to keep resetting my weapons. It would be cool if I respawn the gun I used previously. Was said. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll write it down. I noticed that too. Actually, it's yeah. No, totally. It's supposed to not be the case, but I think there was like a bug for the last sessions. Maybe the previous one there was also set automatically. I'll see if I'll see. Maybe I can try to fix that issue right now. Because it's a bit frustrating. Yeah, sometimes you forget and you get like you don't get the X-ray gun. Get sex. Okay, yeah, I'll see how to I'll fix that for the next time. Set whereas the 2 players have to stand in a neutral slot while it loads, like building it. Yeah. I think that's cool. I think that would be cool. Yeah, and you could get something that is a bit more OP on the map as well. That would make it more interesting. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I'll just write it down. I think that's a really good idea. Several players to make a super turret. Super turrets. Okay. Nice. Yeah, really good idea. Okay, cool. So I'll go back to the turrets. So what did I need to do? Okay, I'll make it despawn after a few seconds, and then okay. so what I will need to do. Okay, so I suppose. Can spawn and then we'll change. Okay, and then okay, so now it should work, and we'll make it so it changes, so it can spawn again once the object is destroyed. So so when it's like completely like destroyed, and so okay, so like from a chat from Michael Kiola, teammates have an indicator above the head. Can this also be applied to the enemies to have like a red symbol? Would make identifying enemies easier. Yes, I think that could make sense. Yeah, that could make sense. We wanted to make it like not too obvious, but I think it's possible. But it's true, it's a little bit. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to get who's an enemy, who's an ally, and especially with all the different colors. So maybe that could be nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can test that. We can test that definitely. And from Wolfman, one thing I've noticed is that the gameplay is fast. You really have to pay attention to the enemies trying to kill you. Because of that, it's hard to shoot to and beat the extra. To shoot to the beat to score extra damage. Yeah, that's true. I think it's probably you'll get it a little bit more depending. It depends a little bit on which weapon you're using. In some cases, it makes a bit of a difference. Honestly, it's the kind of mechanics we've added in parts. I mean, I think for like the jumping, it works really well. For this, it has less of an impact. And maybe we could make it. I don't know. Probably also right now there's only relatively short distance weapons, so it's maybe less important. Maybe when there is a sniper, we could make some weapons that really basically don't do much damage when you're not shooting on beat, and then you'd kind of want to use the sniper at the right time, and maybe it would make more sense. And also, but the way we kind of made this is to sort of have a mechanics that doesn't have a huge impact on the gameplay. Like even people don't necessarily notice it, but it's kind of ways for people who are really good at the game to kind of have this extra bonus. And you know, like the probably when you play, you don't really pay too much attention to it, but maybe like some really good players will use this to their advantage, and we'll see if we'll adapt it depending on that. But I think that's a good point. The scope would have a snare flashing box that lashes to the beats. Oh, that could be cool. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, maybe also one thing we're considering doing is like some weapons where you kind of have to you do like a kind of a charged shot, so you have to like you know press click like to shoot, and it kind of stays for as long as you want, and then when you release it, then it shoots the weapon like the bullets or like if it's a grenade or something like that. And in this case, maybe it would make sense that you know it gets faster if you're charging when there is like the music is intense. So maybe you'll feel it a bit more in this case. So that would make sense. Okay, take maybe okay, reset health. Maybe this will change a little bit. So right now I'm just checking ways to making to make it reset. Okay, I'll reset the health. Okay, so maybe I'll just do something a bit different. So okay, so yeah, we'll make it destroy basically the turret after a few seconds. Pause and we'll test it. updates network. Okay. Oh, when? That's a really good question. When Bazooka for Romero? Next stream. Okay, yeah, next stream of Samuel will be about this. Do you know when you?
It will be the 6th.
6. Okay, okay. So next Monday. Next Monday. So there will be the Bazooka, at least the model, and then we'll do the implementation. I think either on stream or like in between streams. Yeah, I think it's it's essential for everybody's mental health. But yeah, that will be cool. And actually, it's a really good idea. I mean, I think Bazooka will be a lot of fun. Oh, tell Sam I say hi. He says hi. Wolfman says hi.
Hey, Wolfman, how are you? I don't see the computer. I don't know if you are seeing my head or if you are just seeing my legs. Anyway, it's the best part according to my wife, so I let you enjoy.
Yeah, so I made it like spawnable for everywhere. I'm just changing a few things. I see your hands and a coffee cup. Oh, yeah, that's some would even say that coffee cup is the best part, but I wouldn't be.
And I hope one day we will be able to enjoy one coffee together.
Yeah,
it will be amazing. I don't know what kind of things we could do to have stuff like a gathering or something like that.
Yeah, that would be really nice actually. That like
because it seems to have to be at least a lot of person actually in England.
Yeah.
More and more people I know here.
Yeah.
It could be really cool to make a jump here. I'm not wrong. You are in England, Wolfman.
Wolfman, I think, is in the US. He's like doing like doing like window tinting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's I don't know where, but like in the US and.
We should make an advertisement for your company into Shockwaves.
Yeah, that would be
cool.
Like
in the advertisement panel in the city.
Yeah,
it could be really great. Huh?
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Like if there is like some having some like.
Don't hesitate to send me some logo or advertising stuff from yours, and we could include it in the city.
Yeah, I think that would be nice, and I felt like it in some way it could really fit the universe.
Yeah,
like the Black Wolf tinting. I think that would be really nice to have.
See you soon.
That's awesome. Yeah, but really, I mean, that's an actual like really pleased you. I think that would be really cool. Like, there's a few things that are kind of almost part of the universe of the game in some way, like of the project, like like your company, like SVF Spawn, like the Starview Farm. I think it's kind of things that are like surprisingly fit well the world, and I think that would be cool to have. So for the instruction and okay, so I think it's pretty close to get this. But yeah, that would be nice to do like sometimes like kind of a meetup or whatever. I don't know how. It's like I think everybody, most people are like kind of everywhere in the world, but that would be cool. We see Sam Stowe quite often because he lives like just like he works like 10 minutes from our from our office, so that's really cool to see him. But yeah, it's unfortunately, yeah, like in the UK, now there's chat, so yeah, there's quite a few people maybe there, so it makes sense. Okay, so we'll see like that. Maybe actually we don't really need that. And so now when it's destroyed, we should be able to spawn it. Oh yeah, then that part should work right now, but there's still the element of basing it on the gameplay. Oh yeah, turrets. Five seconds, and then it becomes an emplacement. So okay, so this part we'll test, and yeah, maybe let's make it spawn just once you have like kind of captured, like once you have like 2/3 of the like you've captured like 1/3 of the one-third of the game, then you will unlock the ability to spawn turrets. It should make it more interesting, and also it makes it so if you join a bit later in a game, like 1 minute after or like 10 seconds after it starts, it has less impact. So it should be nice, and it also gives, maybe it will make them in some way even more, more visible, because you'll have like really a time where you have to run and try to get to the turrets. Interact. Okay. And also, oh yeah, we'll make it so that you spawn the right, it spawns the right turret. But like this will probably do it later with the NFT, but that shouldn't be too complicated. Okay, so this should be good now. Team-based. Okay, so the health starts at max health. Okay, so I'll just adjust this. And check if everything's going well. Okay, now it should work. And okay, so I'll test it. Maybe I'll make the game a bit shorter so we can see if the phase of the game thing works. Make it 60 seconds. Just for testing. And we'll see if it works. Oh yeah, right now you can only spawn one turret, but maybe we'll change that. Where is it? That's working. Can't play it at the same time. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, actually. Okay, so right now, I can already spawn the turrets. Probably I made some mistake in the King of the Hill gameplay. Okay, team health. Oh, actually, yeah, the team health is. So actually, it's the health is equals to /3. Okay, now that should work. We'll see. And I think the goal. Also, one thing we wanted to add, but maybe that would make sense actually for the bazooka that Romero was asking for, like in Telegram. Maybe that would make sense. I don't know. We kind of want to have like that the game becomes more intense near the end, so it's like kind of there's a progression in the game, where like as the beginning it's kind of like, you know, it's the game as we know it, and later on you start to get like, you know there's the turrets that start to spawn after a little while, and then okay, now it seems to work, and then later on you get even more crazy things that that appear and that have an impact on the gameplay. And so this one I should be able to, but no, because my team is Okay, so my team is losing, so so to test this I will have to. Okay, I think this game I'm gonna lose it anyway. A bit too fast to be able to spawn the turrets. Okay, I'll try for the next one. Oh, so this is like kind of, I mean, this is really like a placeholder, but like actually these are like items that actually received in game. We'll make it like a big screen, we'll show an icon and everything, but this is actually earned and saved, and we can make it NFTs. So I think that system is starting to work better and better. And let's see. Use them. I won't let my team lose. I'll try not to. The bots are like the AIs are really getting really pretty good right now. I mean, it's not that they're like super good, but I mean, I haven't found at least a simple way to kind of reliably kill them and staying safe. I don't know if anyone has been able to do it. What I've seen during the tournaments, I think most people kind of, no one was really able to really find a strategy to kind of win consistently. So these weird situations where it's hard to test because I'm too bad. Okay. Here. I think like here I have 1/3 of the. Okay, so if I rush there, I try to spawn it now. Okay, now I can spawn it. Yeah, so basically once you get like 1/3 of the enemy's team points, then you can spawn your turrets, and then you get this advantage. I asked in the IMA channel about the possibility of a higher than legendary tier. Did you happen to see the question? I can try and post the question here if you want. Let me check. I think I've seen some of the questions, but I haven't. I mean, maybe actually I can go through the AMA questions. I think it would actually really make sense to do it right now. Even though maybe we'll do it more formally at some point. So, but I feel like since we haven't done a formal. I think, maybe we'll do it next week in AMA. I'm not 100% sure, but I can understand this. I can answer this. To make a weapon that's a tier that's above legendary, maybe ultimate each weapon as a one per one super rare, super exclusive unit ultimate, only available from loot boxes or higher staking points, slightly higher stats than legendary drop chance of something. So the perk of pulling the ultimate weapon from the loot box can include one of the damn creation stream. Yeah, I think that would be nice. Yeah, I think that would make sense, because it's one thing we really want for the loot boxes is to have, you'll get like valuable things kind of anyway, but we want to have some items that are really really cool rewards, and even in the game we also don't necessarily want people to just get slowly the neuros or the items, because that's not super interesting. It's like having huge loots in some rare cases. I think would be much more interesting. Maybe I can go quickly through some of the questions. Okay, maybe just so we do it. like the so question from SVF. What's multi? I mean, maybe we should answer it from the from the test sessions. That was a really good question from Wolfman. Yeah, so is it next Wednesday, right? We plan to do an AMA.
What?
So do we plan to do an AMA next Wednesday?
Yeah, we wanted to finish with the Sentry Turrets system because we announced it during the previous AMA, so we thought that we had to finish that before we do another one. But
so most likely next Wednesday.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, probably next Wednesday. We'll do an AMA.
Ok, c'est rien. Je voyais le truc, je me disais, je suis en train de tuer les films pour rien.
Yeah, it's just because like I was like checking a few answers from questions, and actually maybe it makes more sense if we do an AMA. Okay. And really answer, like I mean, if we do the AMA,
sure.
Since it will come next week. But yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So if you want to check, I think this is more or less working. Like here, I mean, right now, like all the turrets can spawn. So these now when they get destroyed, well, I should test that out. Actually, if they get destroyed, if you can, but that should probably work. Like you can spawn only, you can spawn in every place.
If you want us to make a test, to play a test, don't hesitate.
Yeah,
if you need two person in different team to.
Sure, I think later we'll do a test for this, but I think it's pretty. This is pretty good. I mean, the only thing we'll need to maybe add is to make it more so that if we
you made a change in the
the layout.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's like changes. Not sure when I changed that, but yeah, that's and yeah, I think, but the only thing is like how many turrets will you be able to spawn? I think right now it's one. Maybe we'll do a cooldown, and if you have several turrets, you'll be able to spawn a few.
Yeah, I think it would be amazing if you can spawn one turret for each you own.
Yeah. I think that would be cool. I think that would make sense, and maybe we'll add a cooldown just so people cannot spawn too many, but like. Too quickly, but yeah, I think that will be.
I mean, people will not. Cool. I don't think people will be able, because you have to move from a place to another. So
it's true. Like, especially the two at the start are just for testing mostly.
Do we allow people to destroy the turrets of their friends so they can put them in the place?
That's like asking for chaos, I think. But but yeah, that.
But if it's visible, you know, in the kill streak, like you have like Wolfman destroys the turrets of another player of the team to place it down. I think it can create animation into the chat. Yeah,
it could actually. That would definitely create something in the chat. But yeah. So that's difficult. It's difficult to see how many kills I've made in a match while playing. Any way to show the kills on the screen on top somewhere? That's a good question. I think that would be because right now you kind of have to go to the score, like you tab and it shows somewhere, but like maybe it's cool to see like the kills and maybe the score you made into the game. Maybe somewhere like here or here. Yeah, maybe here. Actually, it would be like the kills and the score. I think that's a good idea. Any way to show kill? Yeah. Oh, Wolfman. Well, I love chaos. Bring it. Yeah. I mean, it's like when you have like a friendly fire in a game. It just turns into a really different experience.
As you were speaking about chaos, I really thought that we should include Butters from the last episode of South Park when he became an NFT enthusiast. I know South Park made it in an attempt to criticize crypto, but I think it would be amazing if we take it for us and bring it as a hero.
I haven't seen this one actually.
It's really around it's a lot around Web3, but COVID too. So I would like to encourage you to see it, but it's like 2 minutes of joke about crypto on a 1 hour episode, so it could be a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
So Spark skins. Oh my god. I think we are going too far here.
So now since it's like we reached too soon, I mean we need something that like some announcement for it, but like then I can spawn the turrets and South Park. Okay, cool. I mean I think this like all the stuff for like these little adjustments are working pretty well. And so probably see you guys next week. I mean, anyway, we'll have another test session on next Friday. We'll do a little tournament, so probably it will have like a slightly different format than the one we did last time. Just so it's like a bit shorter, and then people can play the game and then go to the tournament or the other way around. And so I think that should be cool. Take him out of the screen. And yeah, so maybe we'll have an AMA. Well, we haven't announced yet exactly which day, but it should come really soon. And yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining, and see you guys very soon. Bye bye.